Howdy here, partners. My name's Dowsey, and welcome to the Dry Bone Valley. My American accent's crap. I'm sorry. Hey guys, Dowsey here, and we are playing some Hunger Games. I wanted the one, and that was some really good speaking skills. I'm glad that I went to school. I learned English, and that I spent lots of time doing that because it really helped me out a lot. Anyways, how you guys doing? Oh man, I've had such a great day. It's been very emotional, or emotion, as my college friends call it. I'll tell you about it. Basically, I study at higher, before college and university, depending on where you live. If you live in America, you call it university, I believe. In England, we call it college. No, that's not right. I'm completely confused. Everything. Let me start again. I study a National BTEC Diploma and an A-level, which, if you're American, that's basically high school. You know, if you're British, you know what that is. If you're Australian, it's the equivalent of your HSC. And so, basically, that's where I am in my education life right now. And I've been taught by the same guy for about 3 years now at a further education level, which is what it's called. And basically today was his last day. He's leaving our college, and so very, very sad seeing him off, saying goodbye, that kind of thing. We had a bit of a celebration yesterday. My friends came over, we baked a cake, baked a Guinness and chocolate cake. So it's a Guinness chocolate cake. Some of you may be speculating, may think it sounds crap. It's actually really, really nice. I would recommend it to anyone. Search Guinness chocolate cake. It's a Nigella recipe. You'll find it on Google if you fancy it. It's really good. It's also non-alcoholic for those who are too young, because the cooking process cooks the alcohol out. So you know, if you're too drunk to drink alcohol, no. If you're too young, but you want to try it and you're like, Mom, make me this. It's a brilliant. Definitely recommend it. You can't go wrong with it. Anyways, yeah, it was his last day, so we baked him a cake, we got him a card, a very, very awesome card. I'm not gonna, you know, say much about it because it's kind of like inside joke type thing, but it was awesome. And then, you know, halfway through our lesson today, I have a lesson with him, being Thursdays today, and it lasts from 9:30 till 1. So it's a double lesson, and basically halfway through that we're like, hey, guess what, it's your last day, we're going to take you to the pub, we're going to buy you a pub lunch and we're going to celebrate. And he was like, really? He's like, yeah. It's like, but I have a tuna sandwich. And he's like, oh, sorry. He's like, no, screw the tuna sandwich, just go to the pub. And so we'd like got permission and everything from the people we needed to, and we took him to the pub. We bought him a meal. Keep in mind, everyone in our class is over 18. Actually, no, there's like 1 or 2 that are 17, and the drinking age in the UK is 18. So almost everyone was legal. It wasn't like any silly, crazy stuff where you got a teacher taking a bunch of 13-year-olds to a pub. No. Everyone was almost an adult, if not an adult, and so you know, it was very appropriate in our context. And we had a great pub lunch. It was quite nice. The whole class went, all 18 of us, or 19, I can't remember. Put all the tables together. It was great. It was a fun time. I really loved it, and he loved it. And you know, he got very emotional, and we got emotional. And we gave him the card, and it was very nice. Anyways, that was my day. It was pretty funny. Then we got to go home early as well. We usually end our days at 5, and ended up coming home around or leaving the classroom at 3:45, so really early day actually, and that was just because they were also having a, you know, staff farewell, and the teacher was like, yeah, you guys go home, we'll celebrate him leaving, and you guys go home. And we're like, we're not arguing. So yeah, it's been a fairly good day, though I'm really tired. I'm overtired right now. I've not been sleeping very well, and so you get a bit of alcohol into your system, and alcohol is an antidepressant. It makes you tired, and so, you know, I'm already in this state where I'm overtired. I need sleep, and then I'm drinking some alcohol, and boom, Oh man, I'm very tired. I need lots of sleep, and so I haven't gone for a nap because naps often actually do me the opposite effect. They make me way more tired than I should be, and I don't like that feeling whatsoever. So I tend not to take naps unless I'm really tired and like I'm falling asleep. I'll obviously take a nap then, but you know, I'll try and get an early night tonight because I really need some sleep. It's not good. I've like sometimes it's my own fault. Sometimes I just stay up doing useless crap which I just could do without doing, and sometimes I just literally can't sleep. Oh, look at this guy here. He thinks he's a pretty. He thinks he's cool. He's also lagging a ton, which is probably a bad thing for us because he's probably going to get hits on us. That no, it's all good. I thought it was going to be bad, but it turned out all right in the end. He's got another diamond sword. Not diamond. If only he's got another iron sword for us, but we don't need it. We need pants is what we need. I guess we got some leather pants now. Leather pants will do us alright. We don't need that axe. Considering he just came from up here, I'm going to make the fairly reasonable assumption that he got everything in the steamboat. Also, for those wondering, this is a mod called GammaBright. Basically, it turns the brightness up to 1,500 instead of it being at 100. I don't believe it's cheating. Personally, I don't have any problems with it. Personally, I can see perfectly. My monitors are bright. I only use it for you guys, actually, is the reason. Because when you record, it darkens the screen. Everyone complains. I don't want to use torches in my gameplays, and I don't want you guys to suffer, so I just use it. And I think that's reasonable. Some people have claimed it's cheating. Personally, I believe that there's a mod that people use on this quite a lot called the Better Sprinting mod, and everyone I've talked to about it says it's fine. It says it's, you know, perfectly legal, and no one has a problem with it staff-wise. I don't like that mod at all. I think it gives a massive advantage in PvP because the person can continue sprinting, which when you knock someone backwards, they stop sprinting, but with that mod they can continue sprinting, and so I don't really like that mod at all. But you know, if that mod's fine, then I'm going to say that this mod's fine. I can't see it being a problem. Of course, you know, if I was to talk to my friends, the jolly old Brits who run the server, and they were to turn around and go, actually, we don't like that mod, then I would stop using it. But I would very much disagree with logic if that was the case. Anyways, how are you guys doing? I've gone and downloaded an app. So if you have a smartphone, you may have heard of this app. It's called Snapchat. Basically, the idea is you can send a 10-second long, I think it's up to 10 seconds long video or picture, which lasts for 10 seconds, to anyone, as long as you have their username or you got their phone number. I think you can, I don't know if you can block usernames. I can't remember. I've only had it for like a day. Anyways, basically, if you want to Snapchat me, my username's xDowsey, same as my YouTube channel, and it just, you know, it's a way of you sending something to me, picture or video, it's up to you, and saying something to me, and I'm trying to reply to all the people who send me messages. I think it's, you know, another cool way that you can interact with me, because I love interacting with you guys. It's awesome. Of course, you've got my Twitter and Facebook as well if you want to interact via that. That's a very good way of interacting with me. I'm always on Twitter and Facebook, and I'm always, you know, replying to tweets, replying to messages people send me. So if you want to interact with me, Snapchat's there now, xDowsey, Twitter, which is also xDowsey, as well as Facebook, which is also xDowsey. The link's in the description for the Facebook and Twitter links. Also links in the description for the hats mod, which gives everyone crazy funky hats. And what's the other one that I'm using? GammaBright, obviously. But you guys knew that. But yeah, I try to link everything in the description. Just makes everything easier. Might as well. Takes me, what, a couple minutes, a minute or so. Save you guys a bit of time Googling for stuff, or especially if you don't know the names, it can be slightly hard. Anyways, time is running short as we head into the darker hours of the map, which means that the chest hopefully will reset soon. Obviously, we'll make some golden apples here, just because they're useful. And oh, stuff. Oh, I'm Troublemaker, by the way. I've had that song stuck in my head, Troublemaker by Ollie Murs. I don't know why. I'm not too much, like, I'm not a massive fan of Ollie Murs. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind his music. I've got 3 cakes, just, you know, on the side note. Yeah, I don't mind his music. It's fairly nice to listen to every now and again. But it's stuck in my head, the song, because I've been in the car with a bunch of friends and they've been playing it, so it's all their fault. Wow, look at those carrots. Oh, hello, hello, hello. This guy here is crouching. and block hitting like a pro. So yeah, a lot of people like, Dowsey, you know, block hitting, it's awesome, you should try it. Yeah, I know block hitting. I don't like it at all. I hate it, actually. I find it's a really ineffective technique for me. Block hitting is what I call amateur PvP. To put it bluntly, it's for people who struggle at PvP, because what they will do is all they have to do. Let me just get a sword out. I can demonstrate. Basically, block hitting is when you click to hit and then you press the right click button to block, and then you do it like this. So basically what I'm doing is I'm hitting and blocking at the same time. Basically makes a butterfly motion, is what I call it. And so the idea is that you can walk forward and you can hit them and you can block them at the same time. Great technique for people who are not good at PvP. However, I do this. I run and jump around my opponent like this, and I get crit hits at the same time. I'm jumping, I'm running, and it makes it harder for them to hit me. Now try do that when I'm block hitting. How slow am I moving? It doesn't even make sense. So, you know, I don't like to block hit. That's just personal preference. Some people like to block hit. Some people like to strafe jump, as I think people call my technique. It's just personal techniques. Don't get me wrong. If you want to block hit, go right ahead. I just don't think it's as effective as the way I play PvP. Could be wrong. Could be very wrong. But that's just my personal preference. But yeah, you know, some guys out there been saying, you know, you should probably block hit, and it's just not something I like to do. Personal preference. Don't get me wrong. You can do it all you want if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you. Anyways, we got some cooked meat here, which is good because I was going to want some cooked meat, especially as I don't think I have that much saturation right now. I could be wrong because I don't know how much saturation potatoes have. Potatoes? Carrots. Carrots. I'm using carrots. I'm eating carrots. It's all good, guys. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a detective. A detective of detectiveness. It's all good. I got this. Oh, awesome. Today was also another cool thing that I forgot to mention about today is that I'm a student. I study TV and film, so I make films. That's not necessarily your conventional blockbuster, that's anything. And so recently, for the last month, I've been working on 2 short commercial films for an organisation called Trafford Partnership. Trafford is the borough in England that I live in. It's, you know, in Manchester. And oh, you can see this guy's block hitting, but of course he's not running very quickly. That's the major downfall of block hitting. You don't run. Anyway, they came to me and they were like, "Hey, can you make us some short films?" And you know, I was like, "Yeah, great. I'll make you short films." And so today was the day they were debuted. Like, they were for a specific event that they were doing, and they went out today, and everyone was loving them. They were like, "Oh, inspirational film, but blah blah blah." And I was, "Oh, I made that." And so yeah, it was quite a nice feeling because it's kind of the first time I've made something for someone else, or I've made something that went public in such a way to, you know, a bunch of important organizations, and got really positive feedback. So that was cool. Although I found out later from my tutor that I could have actually, like, if I was to do that again, for a film like the ones I made, I could charge about £1,000 per film. For US people, that's what, about, I'd say it's about $1,600, $1,700. So, you know, it's fairly substantial money for a 19-year-old. And that was kind of like a massive compliment, yet also a kind of a kick up the butt at the same time, because I was all like, I would have liked to charge a bit of money for that. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the game. We won pretty casually. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button, because it makes me know that you love me, and it makes me know that you like the video, and lets other people know you like the video. And if you want to see more stuff from me, hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I've been Dowsey. You guys have been the awesome sources. Catch you on my next video. Peace.